or screenshotting this so he could use it on Twitter for clout. Mm-hmm. You never thought that, right?
Nope. And I already told you my personality. If you ever do a stunt like that, I am a person like your behavior. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay, I get it. But just because you don't care don't mean I should do it. If somebody tells me something in confidence, that's in confidence. If I talk to BG behind the scenes, I'm not going to put it out on Twitter. Even if BG tomorrow comes out and say, yo, fuck that nigga Uni. I hate that nigga.
Absolutely not. If I'm sharing the DM or whatever, I'm not going to go the extra mile and put it on Twitter.
Yeah, like what?
Now I'm just being extra petty Eddie right now.
But this is my point. He did that to her and then asked her why she don't like him. What type of... What? I was done. It was entertaining, though. I'll give them that. It was entertaining. But I ask you this question. If he did nothing wrong and said nothing wrong, why did he delete the space? Why did he delete that space?
That's the question you need. You have to ask him.
That's the space.
It was like a 10-hour marathon, man.
That space. Hours. But listen, that space had more people in it than he ever had in his whole goddamn miserable life. And the one time you get the most people in your space, you don't want nobody to come and check out the recording? Funny, huh? That's a little strange, don't you think? It's almost like he knew that he said fucked up shit. It's almost like he knew that they was being fucked up. Dude, but like I said, at the end of the day, I don't need nobody, bro. I told this nigga Teasy the other day, somebody blocked you and they don't like you. Okay, oh well. BG blocked me when we first met. Me and BG butted heads. Blocked each other for like 6 months. Then we met up in a space, became cool, and now we're cool as a fan. But I didn't come back to this nigga begging. You're out your goddamn mind. This one was on this app for damn near 10 years before he showed his face. I'm gonna show my face eventually, but ain't no this nigga gonna talk about I gave him 3 months. Who the fuck you talking to, your little mother skunk? Talk about giving me 3 months. You know what the fuck that is? But give me. You ain't giving me no ultimatum, nigga. You can't give me no time limit, nigga. You don't have no power, nigga. You don't run shit, nigga. You fucking... Who want to speak? Go ahead, Phil, bro. Anybody else want to speak, request to speak, bro? Because shit pissing me off, bro.
Hi, Uni. How's it going?
I'm all right, bro.
Am I coming through clearly?
I can hear you cool as a fan.
Hey, I wanted to come up before, but my kids were doing their piano practice when you were on topic before the one guy kind of did console war stuff for a little bit. So I'm prepared to chip in on the topic if you guys wanted to move to that, but you know, if you need to work out whatever, do that.
All right, we can go to the topic, bro. Go ahead, bro. I just had to get something off my chest, bro, because I just feel like, real quick before you go, I just feel like the dude had all this energy for Luca and none of the energy for the two dudes who held the space for 2 hours that ripped him to shreds that 10,000 people listened to. The two dudes that literally came to your space, in your face, and called you a fucking clown and a fucking bozo to your face. One nigga gave you his address. Damn. But no, you want to focus on the lady. Yeah, she needs to keep the same energy. Oh, bro, where do these niggas... Bro, you could tell when a nigga don't have no Caribbean roots.
Talk your shit.
You can tell. You can tell when a nigga...
Listen. That ain't even the Caribbean roots. You don't got that fuck nigga roots. I wish you best of luck.
Listen, he has no Caribbean in him. Listen, if you were raised in the Caribbean, there's no way in hell that's how you would act. You're gonna put all of your attention on the chick and not the two niggas who calling you bitch niggas and this and that. And where did these niggas come from, bro?
They had a double team, 5-footer, man. 5-foot girl, double team.
No, Stone has been in PlayStation faces. I don't care. Why would I text Stone? She never did anything to me.
BG, I want BG one-on-one.
Yeah, you just attacking people. And the thing that pisses me off is that he's doing the thing that pisses me off, right? Like I said, like 60 people commented it on that post. The only person he has a problem with is Luca. That's the problem. She's the problem. All other dudes can say what they want, but she can't say it. in my face. So are you threatening violence on this lady because she said she does not like the stuff that you said that sounded like pedophilic? She should just shut her mouth. Or are you threatening violence on her because she defended her best friend? Well, I don't know if they're best friends, but one of her great friends on this app. The same. So she defended her friend from an unsolicited attack by you. You defending your friend because he said pedophilic shit on his own accord, and you're defending him. So you're defending. Where to get these people from? Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want to know, where on the doll did he touch you at, man? Because your name kept on coming up too.
Dude, I don't know, bro. It's the same question I have, like with BG. Like, bro, who be talking about you, bro? What are you talking about? Most of the people in this space that follow me, they're like, yo, this is the first time they ever heard about this person I'm talking about. The first time. I don't tweet about them. I don't think about them. The only time I'm doing this is because of what just happened. And like, I even waited a couple days because there's no rush. I'm a real nigga. These niggas ain't important. I really wanted to hit up BG, but BG and Jack Move was by the time I blinked and looked around, because I was working, by the time I blinked and looked around, they were done in the space. I'm like, nigga, don't go in that nigga's space. Y'all niggas giving this nigga what he wants. That's 600 niggas. This nigga normal space is 23 people.
I respect BG. BG is always there, though. He going.
Yeah, I know he gonna go. he not like, he just like me. Like, you see, he keep mentioning, oh, one time I was in a party and I tell you know who this is, and he like, nigga, I ain't fighting you in no party with 16 niggas. You want me to argue with you in a party? But what he won't tell you all about is the time when I came I was in his space incognito, and they were talking about me as usual, like for the 5,000th time. Uni came up at 9 o'clock at night on a random Tuesday. They talking about Uni. Cool. And guess what? I literally blew my own cover. Ask Bam. Bam was in there. I literally said, fuck it. I don't care if they know this is my burner account. I blew my own burner account. I had to delete it. Blew my own cover to come up there and tell both of them niggas, you a fuck nigga, bro. And you know what this nigga did? Muted me. Kicked me. So now, he would love y'all to believe that Uni somehow runs from him. Oh, Uni didn't have that energy. But just 2 months ago, when I pulled up in his face, that's why I didn't pull up on Tuesday. Because I know if I'm going to pull up, he's not going to let me speak anyway. Because when I start talking facts, he don't want to hear facts. That nigga, Mindbender, don't want to hear facts. He want people to lie. He want people to pretend that he did not say what he said. He didn't say it once. He didn't say it twice. He didn't say it 3 times. He said it. There's 5 clips, 5 videos.
Answer my question. He kept on interrupting, though.
You know what's funny? I've been around for the Skype wars. I've been around for the Google Hangout wars. And this is the new saga, man. It's the space wars. Like the spaces wars.
Yeah, I'm not warring with it. I don't like to hear that word war, because where I'm from, war is different. If y'all know what I mean. Like, this isn't war. Niggas hanging around in a digital chat room talking about we're at war. Well, please, bro. All right. I mean, well, if you want to clap,
when it comes to
I see drama.
When it comes to like BG and Jack, like, you know, like, I get why they reacted the way they did, because those people would say,
of course, because you attacked their shit. Yeah.
But part of me is like, man, guys, like, because I feel like you put so much highlight on these people now. A lot of people probably, because BG and Jack got a lot of haters, so now the haters probably follow those people like to the max.
Exactly. That's why I was saying, like, stop giving this. That's why I didn't even want to call his name. And Monet came up and she called his name. That's cool. But I'm like, bro, don't give these fuck niggas any attention.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I can understand that they had to defend themselves.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But he's going to say, where did I call your name? You attack Weapon Wheel. He's the owner. He created Weapon Wheel. How you going to attack the man's business and say that he shouldn't have anything to say? Bro, these niggas, bro, I swear to God. Bro, you're on the Iron Lords podcast. If I attack the Iron Lord podcast and try to pretend that you are something like a racist or homophobic or some nonsense, are you not going to defend it?
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't call your name. I just said, of course you're going to defend it. It makes no sense.
What's crazy is just like, you know, people can say what they want about BG, but that dude's been around. He's put a lot of people, gave a lot of people platforms to speak on. Like, no one can take these things away from BG, but for some reason, people.
Let's not give him too much flowers now. He didn't give me no damn. He didn't give me no platform.
Look, just because you don't want to give him the proper flowers, BG has put a lot of people on his platform.
Yeah, I know. I like BG. Like, even though you're a pony, you know, like I said, as long the thing I like about BG the most is that you can disagree with the nigga, and it will never devolve into you a fuck nigga, you a bitch nigga. None of that. Only how he gets to that point is if you force him to that point. And that's why me and he get along. That's why me and him get along, because we can disagree. Me and BG disagree on 95% of shit. And it would never. And it's not because he is. He got a platform. I don't give a fuck. You know how many niggas with platforms I cursed out? Like, you think I care? Like, that has nothing to do with it. I have a platform. I don't care. Like, as long as you don't disrespect me, I will not disrespect you. Now, I do get animated, my voice raises, but that's my Caribbean, that's my accent, that's just how I am. But I'm not going to take it to that level until you do. So if nobody ever gets to that level, we'll never get there. Me and BG disagree all the time. Never one issue.
Yeah,
Nigga comes to my spaces all the time.
I've only spoke out of turn one time the whole time I've been on YouTube.
No, trust me, the ponies will get you there. There's certain people in the ponies community, you see, like, I don't want to call his name, but there's a certain individual, y'all know who he is, right? That me and him are like water and oil. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So if I see him, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, I'll leave him. I'm going to the store, buddy. Just watch my house. I'll be right back. You wouldn't do that.
I think it has more to do with everybody thinks that they are much tougher on this app or typing instead of in person, and they feel like they have the right to be like that.
Listen, I'm not the toughest guy in the whole world, but I keep telling people that, listen, there ain't nan nigga ever been born on this planet that was bulletproof. So unless your name is Kal-El, I don't have no reason to fear you. So I don't know how better to put it. Unless your name is Kal-El, and you came here in a little ship from Krypton, then fair.
And then somebody, like you said, they take this console stuff like way too personal, man. Way too personal.
Dude, like the man brought up the man's wife, bro. I'm like, bro, what have BG's wife ever done to be mentioned by this clown?
No.
But he won't show his girl, though. He won't show his girl.
No,
that's the funny thing. His girl, Lord knows, for somebody to tolerate a clown like this, I don't want to cast dispersion because I don't know the name. If he has one, by the way. But I would love to see that comparison. I really would love to see what you have. Because I'm like, bro, why are you attacking this man's lady, bro? What did this man lady do?
She didn't say nothing to him.
Thank you.
She don't get on this stuff.
She don't get on this app. She don't do this. Are you attacking the girl? When the man that you have a problem with is right in front of your face, digitally, by the way, like talking to you straight, mano a mano, but you mentioning his wife after you kicked him? After you didn't even have the balls to do it while he was there. You kicked him and then brought her up. And people would defend this? Bro, like I said, man, it's up to y'all, man. Like, it's up to y'all. I'm crazy because I don't know what real means anymore. In the black community, real means stupid. Or he a real nigga because he was dumb enough to get locked up. Or he a real nigga because he punched that dude and he killed that dude after his girl cheated on him with that girl and now he's in jail for 30 years. He a real nigga. What? If that's what real is, I'm faking shit. If being real means equals stupid, then I'm fake. To me, being real means I have morals, I have standards, and they're not going to change because of your allegiance to a plastic box. I'm not going to be like, well,
Me being real is growing up, man. I grew up all the street shit, I watched everybody.
DG, I didn't know if you heard, right? Because maybe you left. Hold on one second. Maybe you left the other day. Soon as this nigga kicked you, he took you down and the nigga was like, bro, You know, I could have went there. I could have said, you know, you married a fat girl. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh shit.
You attacking the man's wife, but you didn't even have the balls to do when he was up there on the mic. You kicked this man and then talk about his wife while hiding yours? Bro. Yo, these are the niggas. And they right here in this, right now. They down there on some type of what you call it? Some type of soccer account right now. Right now, they down there on a soccer account. Come up. I did it. Why you can't do it? Y'all make 1 million soccer accounts a day anyway. Come up. You know you in here.
One-on-one. We can all jump off and be one-on-one.
Yeah. Come on up. Nah.
Come up.
When BG and Jack Move was cursing this nigga out for 2.5 hours, telling them niggas coming, talking about it's Sunday. All of a sudden they turned Christian. Boy, they the Pope now. A day ago he was talking about killing niggas. Now today he's the Pope. Now, BG and them holding the court, cursing these niggas out, calling them niggas, people tagging them, tweeting at them, doing everything. Come on in. He didn't come. And you want to hear the sad part is? None of his boys came. If somebody attacked Stone, if I was in this space right now attacking Stone, Luca would show up to defend Stone. Bam would show up. Different people would show up. And hold on 1 second. A lot of people would show up to defend her. Rightfully so. If somebody, when them niggas was trying to play me for that $700 shit, my nigga Bam showed up and was like, nah, that's not what happened. That's not what y'all said. Y'all said if he play y'all, you'll give him the $700 and you'll put it up front. But now they're trying to change it. That's what happened when you're a real person. When you're a real person, people fuck with you, and they don't. I don't want anybody to defend me when I'm wrong. But if I'm right, if they believe that you are right, why did they not come to his space to defend you? You have no boys? Not one? You're going around here defending people against pedophilia and all type of shit, but they can't defend your name? Bruh.
I see Optimist right there. Hey, you know, another thing, yo, it's like, okay, so you're going to be talking all this stuff. Yeah, Optimist right there saying what up.
I don't see no Optimist. What do you mean, Optimist? Optimist Code?
No, Optimist, yeah, he's right there. Optimist Code. He's on.
Oh,
he's
shit.
listening.
No, that's not him. That's his wife. Hi, Andy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. No, it's another thing, man. Talk about God and stuff and try to preach.
Wait. Hold on. Did this nigga really just tweet under my goddamn app, Twitter? What black community you in, homie?
Oh shit.
What, bro? What? Do you see what I'm talking about? The cognitive dissonance, the madness. What black community do I sound white? There are plenty of people in this space that's seen my face already. Ask Bam if I'm white. Ask Everborn. There's more people. Ask Magnum. Ask Older if I'm white. Why would I be pretending to be black? Does that make sense? Why would I want to invite racism? Like what? Like that's why I be laughing at niggas who be out here. That's why I be laughing at niggas who be out here like pretending to be girls. I'm like, bro, you want to be treated sexist? Like, you want niggas to be sending you dick pics in your DMs? Like, that's what you want? You want stupid shit? My God, if that's what you want, if that's what you want, cool. But I'm like, it's not easy being a lady out here in the Twitter streets, bro. Especially in the gaming community with these weirdos, bro. It's not easy. So if that's the type of life you're looking for, cool. But that's not me. I know Seraphim. I see. Well, I guess you meant something different than what you said.
Yeah. I know you black, man. I was talking about when you were talking about the real nigga shit. That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I wasn't trying to say you was white.
Yeah, I read it wrong. I read it wrong. Because I was like, what do you mean, what black community up for, nigga? Listen, I'm not. To be fair, I don't like to be pigeonholed into any quote unquote community. Like, don't call me, oh well, I'm a African American, or I'm a Caribbean black person, or I'm a this black person. Listen, I'm just a black nigga. I'm just black, bro. It is what it is, bro. And that's the best way I can tell you. Like, I don't belong to anything. I belong to myself and God. That's about it. But I understand where you were coming from now. Sorry for that, bro. But you see, that's the difference. Misunderstandings, it doesn't have to devolve into fuck you and da. Nah. The man asked a question, he clarified it. It is what it is. Let's move on. Like adults. And thanks for requesting to come up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no problem, man. I just heard you talking. I was like, well, let me clarify it for him because I don't want to be tripping on something that ain't really going on.
Yeah, man. You're my boy, man. Good looking out. But like I said, man, it's nothing against these people, right? Everybody has friends. Everybody has friends that, you know, are less than upstanding. Let's just say that. We all have the questionable friends. But there's a point. There's a point where I have to draw the line. I keep telling y'all, this person said, if there's grass on the field, play ball.
Fact.
Now, if one of your friends that's 60 years old said that to you, would you have him babysit your kids? Yes, yay or nay? And if the question is, and if the answer is no, then you should feel the same way I feel. Now, if he said it once, I'd be like, okay, well, maybe it was a joke in bad taste. But when you come back and double and triple down on it and say other questionable things all around the pretext of children, why do I have to be friends with him? Why can I not say, nah, I'm good on that? And when I said it, let me tell you how crazy it was. I was in a space, I'm like, bro, I don't fuck with that nigga. I just don't fuck with that nigga. The other dude came and attacked me, bro. He like, yo, you said you're not gonna fuck with anybody that fucking with him, bro? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, so what you trying to say? Yo, because you insinuated me. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, who are you? Like the same question BG was asking, like, nigga, who are you? Why do you think people care about you and what you think and what you think? Nobody cares about you, bro. You're irrelevant. Irrelevant. You think I'm gonna be bothered by your 90 YouTube subscribers? By your 1,000 followers that literally you've been on this app for 10 years and you have 1,000 followers? This account was made in January. And I'm almost to 6,000. How do you think that's all by mistake? Like, what does it benefit me not to fuck with you? How did that help me out? Anyway, go ahead, Phil.
You know, I think the issues between people in the spaces is very unfortunate in general. I would like to speak up and say that my vote as one person would be to try to end the cycle. And I know that's kind of impossible because people have gone, you know, over the line, you know, over time. I think back to like around New Year's Day of this, the opening of this year. I think that might have been the last like week where there wasn't like a big, you know, fight going on between two or more people.
Cut his mic.
So if anyone cares, I know this is the most boring response ever. That's my vote, and I hope other people can vote for that too someday. Because when we get back to the gaming discussions, it can be really fun, and that can also be entertaining. Because you know, there's some guys that are really good at joking with that, and also providing the empathy that's needed to kind of hear everyone and hear every perspective. So
you know, Phil, I kind of agree with you in a way. You know, 2022 has been full of delays and a lot of bullshit on Twitter with catfishing and bullshit like this, man. That's because we don't have all these games that we're supposed to be playing right now coming out too. It's kind of sad in that kind of way. You know, it's kind of one of the disappointing things for this year.
I blame Xbox for this.
Yeah, I mean, the mainstream is absolutely led by, you know, the so-called bangers, the very popular games. And when there's less of those to go around, you know, you spend more time dwelling on the really good games that did come out. And then that gets old. And then you kind of get frustrated because people keep taking pictures of, you know, the character from Horizon Forbidden West. And you've seen her many times now over the past 3-4 months. You know, there's only so many pictures of Forza Horizon 5 you can look at, or pictures of Elden Ring. You know, like, you want there to be like a huge steady flow of things to keep us passionate.
No,
And
you
it
can
is
just
a
see
problem.
you can see some of the tweets of people, man. It's just like there is nothing really much going on. We should all be talking about Gamescom right now. Xbox, it's gonna have a show at Gamescom. Am I really excited for it? Not really. There's not really much they're gonna announce. Do I like the future that's gonna be happening? Yeah, I like the future that's gonna be happening. But
I agree.
the stuff
The
they
problem with Gamescom that I have is the same problem that I said. Like, I'm tired of the same games being recycled. Like, we saw Grounded 3 times. We
Yeah, I
saw
wanna see it.
CSU 3 times. We saw Elder Scrolls Online both E3s. Saw Fallout 76 both E3s. Like, what, bro? I don't want to see that shit. That's just me. Like, I'm sorry.
Can you
Well, I
tell
think
me
an
what In
emerging
Exile's
reality-
doing?
I'm sorry, Eagle, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, can you tell me what In Exile's do? I want to hear what Compulsion's doing. I want to hear something. I want to hear something. I don't want to see Grounded. I don't want
But
to
here's
see
the crazy
Flight
part.
Simulator.
They don't even need to announce new stuff. To give updates on stuff you already announced. Like for example, updates on Perfect Dark, updates on Everwild, updates on Indiana Jones. Updates. There's so many games they've been announced that they haven't showed us nothing for. Not a date, not a gameplay. They don't need to announce no new shit. What about all the shit that you've been announced? What's the updates on Other Worlds 2? What's the update on? I could go down the list of games that we don't. What Hellblade 2? When is that coming out? What's going on with that? Don't know.
We got poop.
Yeah.
We got poop. I got poop updates.
So that's my point. That's my point when I'm saying this. Like, but every single year I gotta get an update on this bullshit ass Elder Scrolls Online. And I know some people like it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't update it or nothing like that. Of course. But why does it have to be an E3? Why is it on E3? Like I understand when they showed Sea of Thieves because they did the Disney expansion. That makes sense. But then don't show up to show Sea of Thieves Season 8. That don't need to be a no goddamn E3 stage.
Well, we see a lot of
But you know the one game that they don't show though? Where the hell is Halo Infinite? Why don't I get an update on that? Why this E3 they didn't show no update on Halo Infinite? Why Gamescom there's no update on Halo Infinite? The one game that they should be trying to show us update for, they quiet on. But they think I need to see fucking Age of Empires again, Sea of Thieves again. If I have to see Flight Simulator one more fucking time.
I don't know if we've ever examined a real answer to that question that you just asked, Uni, but I would postulate that the reason we don't hear about Infinite so much is because they've already been burned really badly on rolling out all of this merchandise and stuff to support the game that was delayed in the first place. And I think they're being incredibly conservative now with what they say is coming out when and what they have in the pipeline for it, because they don't want to be wrong again. I think they're treading very carefully